How I manifest in my physical appearance is one of my most famous videos up to date. In that video, I explained to you how I manifested my physical appearance to change in just a month. And after its release, you have been flooding me with questions. But one of the most commonly asked ones is how you can be a carbon copy of someone else. And in this episode, we will cover just that. Hey there, magical beings, welcome to another episode of Magic Manifesting with Mia. It is I, your favorite spiritual manifestation coach, Mia. Spiritual meaning I use spirituality and witchcraft to help me manifest my dreams, and I can help you do that too. Using my unique approach towards spirituality and manifestation, I have manifested my ex-pack in 2 days, which you can find the free guide of it in the description below. Travel, money, celebrities, changes to my physical appearance, and so much more. And I'm talking about all of them in a video form like this one, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of those gems. But I do also offer one-on-one coaching, personalized affirmations, personalized subliminals, personalized meditations, personalized vision boards, and even personalized spell work and tarot readings. Everything will be linked down below, but if you haven't seen any of the other ones that I'm saying with the same outfit, I was ill, so if you hear me coughing the life out of me, I'm okay. It's the cough that stayed, so excuse that if that happens. Anyway, besides the spiritual manifestation coach and a witch, the main thing I want to do is empower you. Okay? I have been saying that on my moon, manifesting with a moon episode, or manifesting with tarot. I want to empower you. I don't want things to keep you from what you can achieve. Okay? I want to make you see the strength within you and be the person you've always dreamt of. And before we get to how to be like her or him or them, I want us to have a talk. A girl talk. It doesn't matter if you're a boy, girl, non-binary. We're gonna have the thing that you first think of when you hear girl. Let's see. Okay. You might be seeing me right now and be like,
damn, this is so fucking hot. Or whatever. Like, her life is so good. She looks so good. She must be having all the guys at her feet.
or you can be saying that for your favorite celebrity, right? Well, let me fucking tell you, we all have our insecurity. You might be looking at someone and saying like, oh my god, their hair is so good. It might actually be their insecurity. You might think of a person as the most beautiful person you've ever seen in your life, and when they go home and they look in the mirror, they nitpick every flaw that they have on them. They may be beautiful in your eyes, they may be beautiful in the society's eyes, but when they're by themselves, they don't think that. And if they do, they have the expectation to keep working, to keep getting jobs done, to keep that beauty that the world has granted them with. Why do I say all this? Okay, let's have a deep talk. Okay, why do you want to change your appearance? And not just why do you want to change your appearance, why do you want to look like someone else? Why do you want to be, let's say, Madison Beer? Why do you want to be exactly like her? When I wanted to change my physical appearance, it wasn't like I want to be like someone else. I didn't want to change any actual traits of my face, right? Because I knew, I was like, you know, honestly, I don't think I am society's thingy of beauty. Alright, I'm fine with it. I didn't want to change it. I didn't want to become Madison Beer. I didn't want to become Sabrina Carpenter. I didn't. I just want to feel better in when I looked in the mirror, the traits that I saw were me, but I actually liked them. Okay, so most of the time we want to change our appearance is because we don't have the confidence in the way that we look. We're not confident in the concept of ourselves. And no, when I'm saying concept of oneself, I don't mean the self-concept of like,
if you don't love yourself, no one else is gonna love you.
I mean, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? What do you say to yourself every time you look at your body? What do you say to yourself every time you look at your face? I used to say to myself, look how disgusting you look. You pimply, worthless piece of whale. I used to compare myself to women who had the exact body type as mine, but because I had that body, I wasn't having it. I am on the curvier side. I was never skinny. I will never be skinny. I don't want to be skinny. That is me. You were always skinny. You want to be skinny. Whatever. It doesn't matter what you want to change, right? Thing is, being okay and happy with what you have, but also being healthy. Because being skinny, that doesn't automatically mean you are healthy. Having curves doesn't automatically mean you are healthy. Having a bit more weight doesn't mean you're healthy. It might feel good to you, but body dysmorphia comes around. It does. It was happening to me. The reason why you want to change it is body dysmorphia. You're not happy in yourself. So you think by being someone else, you will be happy. But it's not gonna work. Because then, let's say you're gonna be in Madison Beer's body. You're gonna be okay with it for the first month, 2, 5, 6. Then you're actually gonna start looking at yourself. Gonna be looking at your boobs. I'm like, so be a bit bigger. You should be looking at your thighs. Like, I need to lose some more. And that's not because you're in your dream body. It's a concept you have of your physical appearance. If you're not happy with yourself now, you won't be happy being in someone else's body. I get it, okay? As women, we have this like high expectations to look a certain way. Trends change. Madison Beer, Sabrina Carpenter are the trend now. In the 80s, no one would look at them. And in 20 years from now, someone might not look at them either. So, I want you to be like completely honest, and if not with me, then to yourself. Okay? Do you really think that being a carbon copy of someone else will instantly make you feel better about yourself? Like I said, you might for a while, but then after some time, you're gonna start seeing yourself as those people. Do you think Madison Beer doesn't have flaws? You think Madison Beer doesn't look at herself like, sometimes I just don't feel like it? You will eventually start nitpicking every flaw again. And then you will want to manifest to be a carbon copy of someone else. And the vicious cycle will continue. And you know what will continue? It because you haven't fixed what it is that you're thinking of yourself. Like I said, take me as an example. I was in the body of my dreams. I couldn't see it. I wouldn't see it because it was attached to me and the concept that I had of myself. Back then was shitty as fuck. I was conditioned to believe that I always had to be on diets because I was covered. I had to be on diets and fucking counting my calories all the time and not enjoying myself and going to the gyms to be skinnier. But this is not my body. My body is not skinny. I have childbearing European thighs. That is the way my body is shaped. And I've come to really fucking like it. I really do. Curves. It's a fucking small ass waist that I've got. Which can be a fucking pain when you're trying to put jeans on. They don't pass through your thighs, but then on your waist they're fucking huge. Yeah. So, even though I was in the body of my dreams, my mindset about it was shitty. It didn't matter if I was in the body or skin of my dreams. I just refused to see it. And I kept a pity me mindset. I would focus on the flaws rather than my goals. And I'm 99% sure that this is what you're doing too. I used to compare myself to who I was, to what I looked like when I was 15. Almost 10 years ago. I was a child. I kept comparing myself to a child. A child has different body shape and has different needs than an adult does. It took me a long while to realize that. So right now you feel like you being a carbon copy of someone else will make you feel happy. But from personal experience, I can tell you that this is not the case. If you don't focus on fixing the relationship you have with your physical appearance, with your body, yourself, it doesn't matter in what body or face you will be in. You will never be happy. You will start nitpicking everything. Then you want to keep changing again and again. And just to make it clear, okay? I haven't fixed my relationship with myself fully yet. And yes, I do have days where I might see myself in the mirror. I don't like what I see, or see myself in picture like, bitch, you're bloated. You look like you're 2 months, 3 months pregnant, and you're not anymore. But I have fixed myself enough to not compare myself to others, to what jobs they might have done. I don't compare myself with the airbrushed photos and the personal makeup artists. I've fixed myself enough to know what I like in my body, what feels good in my body. I learned to do my makeup almost. I still know, Mia, you're very good at nose contouring. I learned to do my makeup for my exact face shape. I have hooded eyes. I can't do my eyeliner like a normal person does. Does that mean I need to change my eyes? I could. I don't do it. Figure out a way to do it. It's fine. Let's struggle like that. I figured what kind of shape looks good on me. And in that shape, I figured out what kind of clothes feel comfortable to me. and what I feel good in. And what I feel good in is cottagecore. Long ass sleeves, witch running barefoot in the woods. That is what feels good to me, my body. Just because it's not the trend, that doesn't mean I have to change it. Anyway, so I would highly suggest you have this talk with yourself first. Like, realize why truly it is you want to look like a carbon copy of someone else. And figure out if this will indeed make you happy, like, in the long run, instead of for the short term, before you start nitpicking every flaw. Anyway, now that we had this girl's talk, I think you did realize that, nah, fuck it, I want to be like her. So, let's tackle this, shall we? Let's go. That's why you clicked on here, and I'm not about clickbaiting. I'm about empowering, but not clickbaiting. All this information will be very, very similar to my original video of physical appearance change, which it will be linked. So technically you won't be hearing anything new. You can do, have and be whatever it is you want, and the way you're getting it is the same for everything. Okay, so step 1. You most probably have already stalked this person and you know exactly what they look like. Okay, if you haven't, do your research, find as many pictures of them as possible, from as many angles as you can, from face, body, everything. Okay, scan as much as you can of them, so much so till you reach the point where you know every inch of their body face without having to refer to a picture. Okay, step 2. You know what it's like looking in the mirror. You know what it's like walking up to a mirror and look at yourself in the face. And now, because of step 1, you also know the exact face or body you want to have. Now, every time you look in the mirror or take a selfie or anything in your day-to-day life, instead of yourself, consciously try to bring the image of your desired self. You know exactly what they look like. So instead of saying yourself, see them staring back at you. It will be hard at first, but practice makes progress. Okay? Practice makes progress. Step 3. Let yourself take inspired action. And no, before you start, I don't mean, oh, I have to lose weight, so I need to go to the gym. I didn't lose 50 pounds by going to the gym. I lost 50 pounds in a month by eating crisps and chocolate and popcorn, not going to the gym, not working out. Okay? That's all what I mean when I'm saying take inspired action. You don't have to go to the gym if you don't want to. Check my video on inspired action to fully understand what I'm talking about, because I have made a video about it. But to make a long story short, inspired action is an action that it is out of the ordinary or unexpected that we take that we don't know that is gonna bring our manifestation. We don't take inspired action to get our manifestation. Our manifestations are coming through inspired actions. We don't know what's gonna be the result of it, and the result of it might be your manifestation. For example, you dye your hair, okay? Obviously this is not your color. So you dye your hair, and one day you see this sale on this hair dye that you usually don't get. But because it's on sale, you say like, fuck it, it's free money either way. Girl math. Take it, you try it. And then this dye ends up leaving your hair shiny and a better color than what you were doing it before. You didn't know this was gonna be it. You just decided to say, fuck it. Also, I've done a video on fuck it. which has manifested me instantly always. Check that out. Anyway, step 4. Time is not real. So your physical appearance will change. But if you're gonna keep saying to yourself, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow with 10 pounds dropped, and then you wake up by yourself and see nothing has changed, you will inevitably trap yourself in a time rabbit hole. I haven't weighed myself in over 2 years. You know what people keep saying to me? Have you lost more weight? Yeah, thanks. I don't put myself on a scale. I don't define myself by numbers. Okay? So, I want you to stop focusing on time and stop focusing on numbers. Okay? If you stay consistent, your appearance will change. It might sound small, but it's changing. You might not see it, but that doesn't mean that this is not happening. I didn't see the change straight away. It took me a month or so to realize that my physical appearance has changed, that I had dropped these pounds. I didn't realize it straight away. I didn't wake up one day and be like, oh my god. I did it. Step 5. Stay consistent. You all want your manifestation and you want it now, which is fine, okay? But when you don't have it, you start crying and complaining that this doesn't work. But every time you don't see a change, you freak out. Manifestation is all about consistency and conviction. You want your manifestation? Then fuck everything that is showing you otherwise. And that's how you'll get it. Think of it like this, okay? Again, I'm not saying you have to go to the gym to lose weight, but let us use it as an example. You've put it as a goal to go to the gym every day for 2 hours at a time, which I feel is too much, but whatever. And at first, you stay on schedule. You go to the gym every day for 2 hours at a time. Which for you, you put that goal, great. Then one day, you have to leave early. Emergency happened at home. You have to leave early, so you can only do an hour and a half. Then another, you get back home so late from work that you didn't have the time to go to the gym. And then you say to yourself, it's okay, I can have a rest day. And oh well, since I did the hour and a half and still got everything done, I'll reduce the time too. Then something else happens, right? And you miss another day. So instead of 7 days a week, you go 5. And then something else, and we go down to 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. And now you're gaining the weight again because you reverted back to your old habits and didn't stay consistent. We are human, okay? We will have our moments. We will have our moments of doubt and insecurity. But do you prefer to swim in shit or get your manifestation? If you answer the latter, then take time to feel your feelings and get back into the fucking game. For fuck's sake, start focusing on your desired self rather than the complaining that you don't have it.